What's that? What's that noise? Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait. Nah. Not so fast. Not so fast, Steeler Nation. It's only preseason.
Here we go, Steelers! Here we go!
G'day, guys. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. Yes, it's only preseason, but football is back. It's finally back. There's no AU talk. It's football is back. Now, I'm sure there'll be a bit of AU talk today while we go live. If you guys want to check out the live later on today, it will be my 9 a.m. And I think on the East Coast, when's the game? The game's like 8 p.m. Anyways, it's later on today. You guys know when the game is. Check it out. Make sure you're watching the game, watching the live chat with me too. It's going to be a lot of fun. Football is back. It's been a long time. We've had the draft. We've had free agent signings. I've been wrong about Russell Wilson. I've been wrong about Justin Fields. Been wrong about a lot of things that Steelers were getting signed. We've got some former Ravens coming over that were Queen, Elliott, Jeremiah Moon. There are some players that won't be playing tomorrow. I think that include Wilson, TJ Watt, Minka. I think Isaac Seumalo is not playing. There's about seven or eight players that aren't playing. But at least, football is back. I want to give a big shout out to you guys in the chat who do follow Steeler Nation Australia pretty much like every day or every second day, checking in the live chat. It's going to be one great year, I tell you that. Got some big things planned. I'm doing some things with AFC North Roundtable. So every week I'm doing discussion with them and going back and forth and chats. And when things start to ramp up in the season, when we're winning games and the Bengals are losing games, it's going to be a lot of fun. But right now, it's still training camp, preseason. But we've got to focus on what the Steelers are doing tomorrow or today. So I'm recording at 7 p.m. So we've got to focus on what they're doing today. All right. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. To be honest, I'm looking forward to this guy that I'll bring it up. I might even play this guy every single time I get a touchdown or he gets a touchdown wrong. If Fields throws 2 touchdowns or he throws a great pass, I'm going to play this short clip every single time. My green tick approval 100% is the Pittsburgh Steelers will not go and trade for Justin Fields. Well, I was wrong. Completely wrong. So I'm looking forward to seeing Justin Fields play some football. I think he'll be playing like a drive or two. Then you've got Kyle Allen. I'm keen to see him play some football too. Then you have John Reese Plumlee. It's preseason football, but it's still football to me. Damn it. I'm pretty sure that's like a wrestling quote from back in the day. It's wrestling to me, damn it. It's football. Like, it's back. We get to see our guys play in the black and gold. The Texans have already played their game and got like stormed out last week against the Bears. We have 3 preseason games. I should be able to do, I think, 2 of them in terms of live. So it's my 9 a.m. The third preseason game, I'm 50-50 or I'm 51 or 49-51 because it's 3 a.m. And yes, I'll wake up to watch the football at 3 a.m. But preseason football is very hard to wake up to at 3 a.m. So I don't know if I'll be covering that just yet in terms of the live stream abilities that I can do. I'm from Australia, as you guys know. Most of you guys know it there. If you don't know, welcome to the channel and welcome to Steelers Nation Australia. Make sure you hit the sub and like. I'm about 10 subs away from 2,500. And yes, I did promise my goal was at the beginning of the year to get 10,000. And when I reached 10,000, I was going to do a 24-hour live stream. That's probably going to not happen in terms of subs. And also in terms of, we still have a chance though. But in terms of 24-hour stream, I'll probably try and do a 12 or a 9 or just one big stream and see what would happen. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe like from 1 p.m. your 1 p.m. to my your 1 p.m. to your 10 p.m. something like that. I don't know. Anyways, want to celebrate when I hit 10,000. So the goal was to get to 10,000 this year. At the end of the year, still got a lot of time. Football's coming back, so that's going to help for sure. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm keen to see Justin Fields. I'm keen to see the Arthur Smith offense, whatever that may deliver. If it's using, more tight ends, if it's using the running backs more, if it's like I think someone was saying to me before, it's more of a zone scheme running. But I don't think we'll see much of Najee. I don't think we'll see much of Warren. We'll see bits of here and there. I'm not even sure, to be honest. I'm not even sure who we have at running back. I know there's no Benny Snell. But there are other blokes in there. I haven't been keeping up too much with the running backs. I've been I've consumed myself with this stupid Brennan Ayuk talk more than I have anything else. So, at terms of running back, I don't think they're going to play Najee that much. Warren depends if Cordero Patterson is injured or not. He'll be intriguing to watch as running back / kickoff returner. So we've got LaMichael Pirine, Jonathan Ward, Aaron Shamplin, and Dejon Edwards. But that's the fun part about this stuff. A lot of fans don't know who these players are. So this is why we see them in the preseason. We go, oh my goodness, that guy's going to line them up. We found Warren a few years ago too. So I'm keen for that. I'm keen for the Justin Fields. I'm keen to see Darnell Washington get used in the red zone. I think he should be used a bit. I don't think Pat Freiermuth will play. We also have Zach Frazier, the center, those kind of dudes. I think that not Russell Wilson, that Roman Wilson. I think he's still kind of banged up, injured. He might not play. So the guys like that on the offensive side to see what Smitty does, see how different it looks from Matt Canada. Right, I know I said his name, but hopefully it looks different to that. I hope to see the players fired up, amped up, pumped to go. Like, I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to watch football. I'm so ready to crack a beer at 9 a.m., maybe 10 a.m. when 1 hour in because I got to have coffee in the morning to wake up. But I'm ready to crack a beer, watch the team that I love, the team that you love and you support, and see what happens next. Let's go on the big journey. Let's you can't just fast forward. Like I was talking to really flawed out there when she asked me the question and said, talking about Super Bowl, like I said, you got to go on the journey. If I promise you a Super Bowl tomorrow and you couldn't watch it, I don't think it would be the same, right? The same way with the players. If the players just got given a ring but didn't play, a bit like Chris Oladukin, okay, he got given 2 rings, didn't play. Apparently, he's a Super Bowl champion. But you got to go on the journey, and the journey starts in training camp. It starts tomorrow. It starts versus Texans. It starts versus the cornerbacks getting reps one-on-one. Maybe we'll see a bit of Dante Jackson. Maybe we'll see a lot of Peyton Wilson. Maybe we'll see a bit of Jeremiah Moon on the outside. Maybe we'll see Marcus Golden back to shape. TJ Watt will be out. But it starts there. It starts at those points, some key battles in camp, and watching our team. I don't care if they win or lose tomorrow in the preseason. Now, if you have a bet on, sure, maybe you put a bit of money aside. That's fine. Don't care. But in terms of getting this team ready, we've only got 3 preseason games. 3 preseason games. So there are some players out there that might be fighting for spots. The interesting one's going to probably be the center thing with Nate Herbig and Zach Frazier. That's going to be cool. Who's the other bloke? I'm just reading in some names here to jog my memory. There's so many players, 91 players on the roster. Mason McCormick, he's going to be interesting to watch, I think, as well as a guard. There'll talk around receiver 2 and Brennan Ayuk. George Pickens, I don't know if he's playing tomorrow, but you're going to have Van Jefferson, Calvin Austin. That's going to be very, very interesting to watch. Maybe another receiver steps up. In his Scotty Miller's been getting some prep praise from Mike Tomlin. So yeah, I've been leaning towards offensive crew recently. The last year, I've been really intrigued about the offense more than I have the defense, and I'm a defensive guy. I love defense. And you've also got Michael Pruitt, Williams, the tight ends. Who's going to step up there? But on the other side, just to refresh my memory, you won't see Minka, you won't see guys like that. But you're going to have some of the corners like Darius Rush. That will be interesting. And I think one real big thing. I just read his name and it was like, man. Here's the moment we're going to see this bloke start to play is Corey Trice. He was talked about all last year because he got injured, and now he's back to hopefully full health. So he'll be interesting to watch too, I think. One big thing too is another thing that we're going to go through the live stream, and as we start talking about it, is the kickoff. How prepared are the Steelers on the kickoff? What will they show? What will we see from Danny Smith? That's going to be interesting from a returning aspect and also from a defense aspect. Who lines up at what positions? Who's going to play out there? Is it Nick Herbig? Is it Golden? Is it what's his name? There's so many Wilsons. Peyton Wilson. Is there blokes there who are playing the kickoff return and running down at a standstill start? And does Chris Boswell kick it like a boomerang kick and see what happens and let it bounces and they run down and fumble it and we have some turnovers? I don't know. I'm keen for all that stuff. Guys, man, I'm pumped up. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And what you're keen about, any players, any different, aspects of the game. Football's back. I'm just keen to see him do a play action pass. Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields, to be honest, Wait a minute. This guy, Justin Fields. My green tick approval 100% is the Pittsburgh Steelers will not go and trade for Justin Fields. Yeah, that guy. I think he's going to be very, 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 very intriguing to watch. I think the minute that he throws a pass and the Russell Wilson's not throwing passes, not participating in this game, and I did see one YouTube site out there. I'm not going to name names, but I was like, man, you're a Bears fan. You don't know anything. You might be able to figure it out. They're a new one coming up. They're a Bears fan. They're saying, well, Russell Wilson's out because of injury. Yeah, maybe his injury is lingering, but he's also out because Russell Wilson doesn't need to play preseason. He could get away with, honestly, maybe not even playing any games. Maybe he just plays 1 or 2 drives, 3 drives maximum for Russell Wilson, and he's ready to go. The guy's a veteran. If you like him or don't like him, he's played 46,000 yards in the league. Been playing for a long, long time. He doesn't need to see the football field as much as I think people think. Like, he's ready to go. He'll be ready to go with the offense. So I'm sure he's been working out with the receivers, and he's getting back to health. To me, it isn't really the health side that's keeping him back. I feel like Mike Tomlin just doesn't need to put him out there to get him injured anymore or get him hurt for no reason. You don't want to see a 3rd string or 4th string linebacker come out of nowhere, maybe one of the international guys like from Germany or Australia or someone like that. I'm not saying that they can't play football. I'm just saying maybe those guys are trying to prove a point and go and knock off the quarterback and get your quarterback injured for the season. We don't need to see Russell Wilson in that terms. That's just my view. I don't think we need to see Russell Wilson throw a football. Maybe in the 2nd game, possibly the 3rd game, you play 1 drive, 2 drives, and you get him out. And you have max protection. You have a running back in there. You get him, get his arm loose and get him going through the cadence and going through the offensive, going back and forth and trying to figure out plays and get things in rhythm. Get him rhythm. I don't want to see Russell Wilson out there. I don't need to see the number 1 quarterback for this team. The hype around Justin Fields, sure, there's a lot of hype. I'm keen to see him play some good football, and he can be a Steeler all he wants. I want to see him run 25 yards. I want to see him throw a pass 55 yards in the field. But we don't need to see Russell Wilson. I see some YouTubers out there that are Bears fans claiming to be something else, and I'm like, man, you don't need to see Russell Wilson. He'll be okay on the bench, soaking it all in, learning the offense, and watching the young stars play, giving them time as well. Mike Tomlin always talks about giving the young players time and resting the veterans, and then you might see them next week or so. But, man, I am pumped up. I'm very pumped up. So, guys, wow, 14-something minutes in, whatever it is. So let me know, guys, in the comments below what you think. Make sure you sub and do all those cool things. We're going live tonight in America. I'm pretty keen. I'm keen to see guys like Peyton Wilson, Ryan Watts, the draftees, or the undrafted guys, or guys who need to kind of bounce back. Maybe Braden Fajoko, reading some names again. Maybe seeing DeMarvin Leal have a good game. Just stuff like that. Mark Robinson, I think he's a bit on the edge on certain things. We get to see Tyler Matakevich back too. So a few players like that, and Corey Trice and Killer Brew on teams. I'm just keen. Oh, one bloke I did forget. I'm keen to see the fullback too, Jack Coletto as well. Alrighty, Steel Nation. That's my last video before we kick off today, whenever it is. And yeah, I'm really excited. I think we can go all the way. I think we get the You know what? We got to lose one preseason game. Last year, as we know, got super hyped. Really, really hyped around the football. Really hyped. And Kenny Pickett was getting hyped. I think he plays tomorrow too, so that will be intriguing to watch as well. But we got super hyped. Steelers won 3-0 in the preseason. And then we got absolutely smacked. We got laid the smack down 100% by the 49ers. Got done. 30-7. The hype was at an all-time high. And it came to a massive crash. A huge crash. Right? Didn't help that you play I really thought the Steelers could take down Brock Purdy, and he proved me wrong. Brock Purdy's a pretty good quarterback, and the guy plays he was drafted in the 7th round and Mr. Irrelevant. I really thought that was like, okay, Steelers can beat Brock Purdy, TJ Watt on the outside, Highsmith, get him out there. Then there was the shock value of like, oh my goodness, reality is the 49ers are a pretty good team. And now the same 49ers we're trying to trade for Brandon Ayuk, which could be happening soon. We don't know. They beat us last year. So maybe in that scenario, maybe the Steelers have to lose one. Maybe it would be good to lose a football game tomorrow. Maybe we score 24 points and we lose to the Texans 26-24. You know what? That's my score. Texans 26-24. We lose by 2 points. And then we be humbled. We go back to the drawing board. We go and beat the Bills. We go and take care of business with Claypool. And then we play the Lions. Maybe we draw that like previous history. We draw. Didn't we draw with the Lions back in the day? Anyways, I'm rambling on. Last but not least, my green tick approval 100% is the Pittsburgh Steelers will not go and trade for Justin Fields. Alrighty, Steeler Nation, thank you for checking out another episode of Steeler Nation Australia. Should be a fun time tomorrow. If you want to check it live, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, all those subscribe. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, all those YouTube things that every single YouTuber tells you to do or asks you to do will be much appreciated. We should have a really, really good game tomorrow, and I'm really excited to watch some football, some Steelers football. All right, guys, see you later. I'll see you guys later.